Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Franklin B. Walter Scholarship and Teacher of Influence Award Ceremony. I am so happy to be with you tonight, although clearly we wish we were all in person. I hope you're enjoying the ceremony tonight, either live from your living room, couch, or other place that makes you feel comfortable, or if you're watching this as it streams in a future date, then we hope you enjoy the evening or morning or whatever time of day you choose to watch this. And students, because we're honoring you, I hope you actually watch it over and over and over again because you deserve it. Tonight, I would actually like to start with a moment of gratitude. Tonight would not happen without the approval and the absolute support of our governing board here at Montgomery County ESC. These 5 individuals, they are proud of you, students, they are proud of you, teachers, and we are super proud of the work that they support each year. Tonight's ceremony is named after Dr. Franklin B. Walter. He was our state superintendent here in the state of Ohio from 1977, which may be a year that some of you don't recognize, until 1991. Franklin B. Walter passed away in 2010 at the age of 80. He was a superintendent that was beloved by most, but respected by all. This award was named after him by county superintendents all across the state of Ohio in 1989. And tonight, we are just as proud and respect his work as much as we did when he was in his tenure of superintendent here in the state of Ohio. Some of the characteristics that Dr. Walter was best known for: integrity, stellar leadership, and his always positive outlook. These very same characteristics are some of the characteristics that have actually gotten most of us through this past year. But they are also the very same characteristics that we look to find in the essays that the students write about their teachers of influence. And of course, it's the same characteristics that get the students nominated for this award in the first place. The scholarships that the students receive are a $1,000 scholarship, and they were hand-delivered to the districts the home districts of each of our students. So we hope that you have been awarded that check already, and if you haven't, please check with your building administrator or your superintendent. The teachers of influence also receive, the districts of those teachers of influence receive $500 to support their classrooms. And then of course we always throw in a little extra gift for the students. And this year, we hope you enjoy the headphones with the built-in microphone. If anything, this year we have learned that a proper headphone and microphone for remote learning is absolutely key. So here we are, no dinner, just a video, but we are so very proud. And we would like to wish a congratulations to all of the recipients tonight. But to all of the family members and all of the educators that are sitting back and watching this as well, we encourage you to do a couple of things tonight. No dinner to get in the way, no busboy coming to clear the plates. Just you really watching intentionally and listening to these students and the amazing stories and the journeys they have been on. Not only that, but the impact that their teachers have proven already to yield in their careers. I guarantee that by the time you are finished watching all 22 students and all 22 teachers, you will have a sense of positive outlook on this world, just like Dr. Walter. So without further ado, let me introduce to you the 2021 Franklin B. Walter Scholarship awardees and their teachers of influence.
Hello everyone, my name is Tim Hopkins and I'm the superintendent of Brookville Local Schools. At this time, I certainly want to congratulate all of the Montgomery County Franklin B. Walter recipients and the teachers being recognized for having deeply influenced each of them. Today I would like to present Brookville High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Mary Guillen. Throughout high school, Mary has participated in our Student Council, National Honor Society, the Modern Language, Future Teachers of America, Relay for Life, and Key Clubs. She has been active in the National Society of Leadership and Success and the Young Leaders Summit at St. Clair Community College. As an athlete, Mary has participated in tennis, track and field, and most prominently is a school record-holding member of our swim team. Outside of school, she has volunteered in our local food bank and worked at the local YMCA as a lifeguard and swim instructor. Mary's teacher of influence is one of Brookville High School's social studies teachers, Mr. Mark Brown. According to Mary, Mr. Brown is surrounded with an aura of wisdom that makes her want to listen to whatever he is saying. He has taught her beyond the facts that she needs to know and has helped her with lessons in life. He is constantly reminding students about the next steps they need to take. But most importantly, Mary says she looks up to him because of his passion for his job. Mary says that whatever her work in life ends up being, she just hopes that she loves it as much as Mr. Brown loves his work. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Franklin B. Walter recipient from Brookville High School, Mary Guillen.
Hello, my name is Mary Guillen, and I plan on attending Ohio State University and major in pre-medicine psychology. One thing I'd like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence is that Mr. Brown pretty much knows everything that anyone asks him, and I liked him instantly because he reminded me of my grandma. They both have the same aura of wisdom and mirth, like Mr. Hopkins mentioned. Some mirth that made people want to listen to them. Every day at GoPo and APUSH, Mr. Brown showed up at his best. He blended professionalism and cheerfulness in a way that made it seem like he wouldn't want to be anywhere else but where he's teaching history. Mr. Brown made me realize that whatever career path I choose, I want to have a job that I love as much as Mr. Brown loves his. All in all, thank you, Mr. Brown, for reminding me a piece of home at a time when I was really missing my grandma's constant advice and guidance. Thank you for everything else that you do as a teacher and as an overall awesome human being. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to offer my congratulations to all awardees and the teachers of influence today. I would like to present Centerville High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Cedric Muisarivera. During his years at Centerville High School, Cedric has participated in Prime Acapella, the Centerville Club, Symphonic Choir, the Men's Choir, theater shows, and he's also held down a part-time job at Kroger's. Cedric's teacher of influence is his French teacher, Mrs. Kim Easley. According to Cedric, Mrs. Easley is one of the nicest teachers he has ever met. Cedric states that they have always had a great relationship and that Mrs. Easley has been nice to him even before he had her as a teacher. Cedric knows that Mrs. Easley will always be there for him and helps him with his work. He trusts Mrs. Easley and knows that she would help him with anything that he ever needed. Please join me in congratulating Cedric, the Franklin B. Walter recipient from Centerville High School.
I am Cedric Muisera, and I am going to attend. I'm planning on attending University of Dayton, and I'm planning on majoring on mechanical engineering. And one special thing about my teacher of influence is that before I knew her, she came and say hi to me, and she knew I spoke French, and then she gave me a croissant, and that I really liked that moment because that's one memory I'm never gonna forget. And I know that she's always there, and when I have a question, I can go to her, and she's gonna be there to help me out, and she does that for every of her students, and I really appreciate that.
I would like to congratulate all awardees and teachers of influence on this honor. I would now like to present Belmont High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Busaina Usman. Busaina has participated in the University of Dayton's Upward Bound program, NJROTC, Student Council, cross country, track, soccer, junior board, choir, drumline, and has received high honors throughout all 4 years of her high school career. Busena's teacher of influence is Mr. Ridgway, her biology teacher. According to Busena, Mr. Ridgway is the person she credits with inspiring her to go into pre-medicine. She also said he taught her the importance of hard work and perseverance. These skills will be very useful in her future, considering she has a goal of opening a hospital in her home country of Sudan. I would now like to present to you Belmont's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Busena Usman.
Hello, my name is Busena Usman, and I plan to attend University of Dayton and major in pre-medicines. In 2015, I moved to America, and everything that I once knew had changed. I spent my first 2 years trying to improve my English while also learning the culture of America. During high school, I focused on my education and athletics and had success in both. My long-term goal is to help build a hospital in my hometown country of Sudan, because a lot of people there do not have access to medical care. Although this is a big goal, it has the potential to positively impact thousands of people. My teacher of influence is Mr. Ridgway. Mr. Ridgway was my 10th grade biology teacher. He taught biology in such a way that made me excited to go into pre-medicine. He also taught us the importance of putting in the hard work to earn our good grades, but more importantly, to have a solid understanding of the information. Mr. Ridgway, thank you for everything you taught me while at Belmont.
I would like to present Dunbar Early College High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, James Lacking. James has participated in football, track, and has worked as an office aide for his school. He's been on the honor roll and principals list all 4 years of high school. He received an award for academic excellence and has been nominated for National Society of Leadership and Success. He is ranked #1 in his class. James' teacher of influence is his 9th grade English teacher and also his father, Mr. Lacking. James said Mr. Lacking has been there for him every step of the way and always pushes him to be his best. Mr. Lacking has also helped guide James through the process of applying for college, completing the FAFSA, and applying for scholarships to help him in his future endeavors. I would now like to present to you Dunbar Early College High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, James Lacking.
Hello, I am James Miles Lacking. Although I am currently undecided on where I want to further my education, I aspire to major in business administration. One thing I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence, who was also my father, Mr. Lacking, is that he has been there for me every step of the way. Not only does he take care of me at home, but he also takes care of the students in the classrooms and the hallways of Dunbar. He puts forth all of his effort to help students become better versions of themselves. Without him, my life and the lives of my peers wouldn't be the same. With that being said, Dad, thank you for everything. I hope you continue to be a great role model for the students at Dunbar. Thank you.
I would like to present Meadowdale High School Career Technical Center's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Nariah Johnson. Nariah has participated in cheerleading, softball, and student council. She has also received high honors and has been on her school's honor roll at different points in her high school career. Nariah's teacher of influence is Ms. Cummins, her social studies teacher. Nariah said Ms. Cummins is an inspiration to her because she demonstrates to students what it means to work hard and never give up. She also manages to go out of her way to help students whenever she can, whether the issues are school-related or personal. I would now like to present to you Meadowdale High School Career Technical Center's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Nariah Johnson.
Hello, I'm Nariah Johnson, and I plan to attend Alabama A&M University. I aspire to major in business administration, and I chose this major because I want to learn everything there is to know about corporate America and to have a steady career once I graduate. One thing I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence, Ms. Cummings, is that she always shows kindness to her students. She is also very hardworking and juggles being a teacher and a college student. Despite her busy schedule, she always goes out her way to make sure she can help her students, whether it is school-related or personal. She inspires me because she is proof that being a hardworking, dedicated individual pays off in the long run. When I see her doing this, I know that I can do it too. Miss Cummings, thank you for showing me how to always get the job done and never give up.
I would like to present Mound Street Academy's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Jurgen Harvey. Jurgen joined Mound Street Academy this year and is focused on graduating strong. After graduation, he plans to go to Sinclair Community College to earn a 4-year degree in construction management and general contracting. Jurgen's teacher of influence is Ms. Taylor, his science teacher. Jurgen said Ms. Taylor has supported him, pushed him toward his goals, and has helped motivate him whenever he became discouraged. He said if it were not for the guidance of Miss Taylor, he does not think he would have achieved what he has this school year. Jurgen has demonstrated perseverance, determination, and resilience. I would now like to present to you Mound Street Academy's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Jurgen Harvey.
Hello, I am Jurgen Harvey, and I plan to attend Sinclair Community College and study construction management and general contracting. One thing I would like to personally share with you is about my teacher of influence, Ms. Taylor, is that she has supported me greatly this year and always encourages me to do my best. Whenever I am discouraged or stressed, she motivates me and inspires me to keep trying. My biggest goal right now is to graduate, attend Sinclair in a 4-year degree. With the support I have from Ms. Taylor, I know that this goal is achievable. This year, I have learned how important it is to appreciate those around you and set high expectations for yourself and the person that you want to become. Ms. Taylor, thank you for helping me understand that the goals I have set for myself are possible. I would not have came this far without your support. Thank you.
I would like to present David H. Ponitz Career Technology Center's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Ilkan Lutfiev. Ilkan has participated in the University of Dayton's Upward Bound program, community service, and has received high honors all 4 years of high school, along with being on the principal's honor roll and the superintendent's list for having straight A's. He's also participated in Skills USA state competition, has earned industry credentials, and 15 college credit hours. He is ranked number 1 in his class with a GPA of 4.43. Ilkan's teacher of influence is Mr. Kaiser. Ilkan plans to study mechanical engineering, and he credits Mr. Kaiser with developing his love for the subject. In Mr. Kaiser's class, Ilkan said he received hands-on experience and learned what an engineer's real-life workflow would be like. Additionally, Ilkan said Mr. Kaiser truly cares about each of his students and is happy to provide advice and guidance. I would now like to present to you David H. Ponitz Career Technology Center's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Ilkan Lutfiev.
Hello, I am Ilkan Lutfiev and I plan on attending The Ohio State University. I aspire to major in mechanical engineering. One thing that I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence, Mr. Kaiser, is how much he helped me grow and develop my love for engineering. I have always enjoyed working with my hands and have always been interested in math and science, but I never had a specific career goal in mind. However, when I started taking Mr. Kaiser's class, my eyes were open to the world of engineering. In the first week alone, we jumped right in and worked on hands-on projects. He also taught us the fundamentals of how to design and create from the ground up using different computer programs. We also got to experience the real-life workflow of an engineer and were given access to materials and machinery that real engineers use. He gave us so many opportunities to learn, grow, and even find the future jobs we wanted to pursue. You could tell he actually cared about each and every one of us in his class and wanted us all to succeed. He stood out to me and had such a profound influence on me because he guided me toward figuring out what career path I wanted to pursue and what subject I wanted to study in college. Mr. Kaiser, thank you for everything.
I would like to present Stivers School for the Arts Franklin B. Walter recipient, Peter Reinert. Peter has participated in Coding Club, Dayton Philharmonic Youth Orchestra, 48 Strings Chamber Group, and Muse Machine. He has performed as a pit musician for school musicals, has been an intern for Gem City Market, and he is a member of Mu Alpha Theta Honor Society and the National Honor Society. Peter is ranked number 1 in his class with a 4.45 GPA. Peter's teacher of influence is Mrs. Daniels. Peter said Mrs. Daniels has taught him to always work on improving himself. She's also demonstrated to her students what it means to be truly dedicated to something. Peter said Mrs. Daniels strives to give her students the most fulfilling education possible and uses every moment of class time to teach. He said because of her influence, he has become a better student and a better learner, and that he will carry those skills with him long after he leaves high school. I would now like to present to you Stivers School for the Arts Franklin B. Walter recipient, Peter Reinert.
Hello, my name is Peter Reinert. I am as of now undecided on where to attend college, but regardless of where I go, I plan on majoring in earth and environmental science so that I may eventually study paleontology. My chosen teacher of influence is Miss Daniels, who I have had as a math teacher for 3 years of high school. Miss Daniels never rests. She constantly pushes her students to their limits, preparing them for life past high school with thoroughly rigorous and engaging study. There is seldom a moment of silence in her class, because when one lesson ends, the next one immediately begins. Each minute is without failure used to teach, whether it involves practice, discussion, explanation, or clarification. She answers each question with care so that no student is left in any sort of confusion. And this also extends to moments outside of the classroom. Ms. Daniels spearheads multiple after-school programs to help out students that are in extra need of assistance, as well as meetings for those who wish to study beyond the class curriculum. One of the highlights from my time in her AP Calculus class was a weekly supplemental study session, where all students in the class would gather and practice extra problems to gain a fuller understanding of the concepts we were covering in class. This practice of working for constant improvement is a skill Ms. Daniels has solidified in me, and is a practice I continue to apply to my education outside of her class. So, Ms. Daniels, I would like to truly thank you for your work and your devotion to improving your students' education. I have become a better student and a better learner because of your influence.
I would like to present to you Thurgood Marshall STEM High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Michael Ivory. Michael has participated in Sinclair's Upward Bound program, the NAACP, and Student Council. She is also in the National Honor Society, on the Honor Roll, and the Principals List, and is a Superintendent Scholar for having straight A's. She is ranked number 1 in her class with a 4.14 GPA. Michael's teacher of influence is Mr. Richards, her biology teacher. Michael said Mr. Richards has inspired her to try new things and to never give up. He's also worked with her on a one-to-one basis when she needed extra support. She said Mr. Richards had taught her to push herself and to never underestimate herself. I would now like to present to you Thurgood Marshall STEM High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Michael Ivory.
Hello, I am Michael Ivory, and I plan to attend Sinclair Community College and major in psychology. One thing I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence, Mr. Richards, is that he is very encouraging, considerate, and also very resourceful. He always pushes me to do my best and to never underestimate myself. He is also sincere and reliable, and I know he wants the best for each student in his class. For this reason, and for many others, thank you, Mr. Richards.
Hi everyone, my name is Mario Basura, Superintendent of Huber Heights City Schools. I'm speaking to congratulate all of our awardees and teachers of influence from throughout Montgomery County. I'd like to present Wayne High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Sarai Combs. Sarai is an amazing student with a great future ahead of her. She's participated in the following activities. She's a member of the Girl Scouts of America and has been for 10 years, where she was an instructor at the High Venture and STEM-based Girl Scout troop. Sarai is a member of the Spanish Club, the Boy Scouts of America for the past 2 years, where she was a member of the inaugural class of female Eagle Scouts. She was also a senior patrol leader, and instructor. The first female junior assistant scout member for our Huber Heights co-units, a member of the Boy Scouts of America, Order of the Arrow Honor Societies, and completed the National Youth Leadership Training. In addition, Sarai is a 4-year varsity cheerleader and varsity competition cheerleader. student council member for 2 years, a member of the National Honor Society, a member of the student cabinet, and in addition to all of her activities, Sarai also had many accomplishments, where she was part of the honor roll for every quarter of high school. She received the Principal's Award of Excellence in 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. Sarai was a Science Fair Award winner in 2017 and 2018, where she received a superior rating at the school, district, regional, and state levels. She's received the Scoutmasters Leadership Award, the Camp Maya Award, the Outstanding Green Bar Leadership Award, and the Edge Leadership Award. Sarai's teacher of influence is Chris Hogston. According to Sarai, Mr. Hogston has made a tremendous difference on her academic trajectory. Sarai met Mr. Hogston in his AP Calculus class while she was just a sophomore. While working through the challenges of the class, Sarai got lots of support from Mr. Hogston in and outside of class to help her gain success. Congratulations, Sarai. Here is Sarai Combs.
Hello, my name is Sarai Combs, and I plan on attending the University of Florida or the Ohio State University. I plan on aspiring to major in biology, specifically for a pre-medicine track. The one thing I would like to personally share with you today is about my teacher of influence and his dedication to his students. I had the privilege of having Mr. Hogston as a teacher my sophomore year. I took his AP Calculus class. This has been the hardest class I have taken since transferring to public schools. I was really struggling with the workload and the materials. Mr. Hogston pushed me through this. He offered to help me better understand the materials during his plan period, intervention, and even his lunchtime. With this, my attitude changed for the class. Instead of seeing it as impossible, I saw it as a challenge that I had to overcome and push through. Since then, I have been using his lessons that he has taught me for other classes. For example, I'm willing to speak up and ask questions when I'm confused. Prior to Mr. Hogston's kindness, I would have been fearful and would have guessed on the work rather than speaking up. For these reasons, Mr. Hogston, I just wanted to say thank you for making such a positive impact on my education. You truly pushed me toward excellence.
Congratulations to all awardees and teachers of influence. I would like to present Jefferson Township High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Shantiana McElrath. Shantiana has participated in College Credit Plus, basketball, cheerleading, math Olympics, volleyball. She plays the violin and piano. Shantiana's teacher of influence is Miss Zaquaria Zachary. According to Shantiana, Ms. Zachary welcomed her to the Jefferson Township College Credit Plus program and made her feel assured that she had someone to help her with anything she needed. This school year, Shantiana struggled during the pandemic and quarantine, but Ms. Zachary helped her make it through the tough times and helped her, also encouraged her not to ever give up.
Hi, my name is Shantiana McElrath, and I plan on attending Central State University in the fall and majoring in psychology. The teacher that I chose that influenced me the most was Ms. Zachary. Throughout my last years of high school, she has been one of the most influential people in my life. My sophomore year was my first year in a program called the College Credit Plus program, and Ms. Zachary welcomed me and assured me that any help that I needed, she was willing to give to me. I struggled with things during quarantine, and I had no extracurricular activities to get my mind off the things that I had been thinking. Ms. Zachary was the only person I felt like was there during these times, and she encouraged me to continue doing what she had faith in me to do. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank her for everything she has done for me.
Congratulations to all awardees and teachers of influence. I would like to present Kettering Fairmont High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Rebecca Kurtz. Becca has participated in marching band, indoor percussion, class council, buddy system, jazz band, pep band, diving team, first priority, German club, ski club, lacrosse, #How to Life, youth group, movie CIY retreat. Speed Stacking, Music Honors Society, Psi Alpha Honors Society, CTC Engineering Program, and Wind Symphony. Becca's person of influence is Mr. Andrew White, Becca's unit principal. According to Becca, Mr. White has always shown compassion, dedication, and hope to all of Fairmont students, no matter what their situation. Witnessing his character has inspired Becca to live life to the fullest with love and compassion. Congratulations, Becca and Mr. White.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Kurtz, and next year I'll be attending the University of Dayton to study civil engineering. At Kettering Fairmont these past 4 years, the person who's inspired me the most has been my unit principal, Mr. White. Over the past 4 years, he's been the person I have looked up to that has shown love to all the students he's encountered with and has demonstrated to me through a specific club, First Priority, that's based on faith, how servitude is the best quality one can use. And because of him, he's inspired me to move on to my college life and serve others more than I have in my high school career, and just love others for who they are and be a positive light in the world. So thank you, Mr. White, and thank you, Franklin B. Walter.
Congratulations to all awardees and teachers of influence. My name is Chad Wien, and I'm the superintendent of Mad River Local Schools. I would like to present Stebbins High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Mason Roy. While at Stebbins, Mason has been named a 6-time Scholar Athlete. He's also participated in golf, baseball, National Honor Society, Link Crew, Calculus Club, and Secret Santa. Mason's teacher of influence is Mr. Jim Prater. According to Mason, Mr. Prater, his engineering teacher, has been the most helpful and influential teacher to him while in high school. He is the sole reason why Mason wants to become an engineer and go to the University of Cincinnati for mechanical engineering technology. Mr. Prater also helped Mason get an internship at Trimble and always talks to him about doing a good job. Most importantly, Mr. Prater talks to Mason like a son, compared to just a student. Mason feels like he can talk to Mr. Prater about anything and feels like his classroom is the safest space in the building for him. Mason truly owes Mr. Prater a lifetime of respect and gratitude for all he has done for him throughout his high school experience. Congratulations, Mason, and thank you, Mr. Prater, for being such an influential teacher.
Hello, I'm Mason Roy, and I'm planning on attending the University of Cincinnati and aspire to major in mechanical engineering technology. The one thing I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence is the way he acts towards his students and cares even about the little things. He always does his best to help who he can and doesn't give up. He treats me like his son, and I feel like he would do anything for me. For this, Mr. Prater, and for many other reasons, I say thank you.
Congratulations to all awardees and teachers of influence. I would like to present Miamisburg High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Malika Desai. Malika has participated and volunteered in many activities throughout her high school career. Some of these activities include the National Honor Society, tennis, and track. In addition to being an active student, she has volunteered at Bethany Retirement Village and the Atrium Medical Center. Malika has accomplished many achievements during high school. A few of those were the Gold Medal Congressional Award and AP Scholar with Distinction. Malika's teacher of influence is Mr. Jared Lovin. According to Malika, Mr. Lovin's class was one of the most challenging courses in both Malika's academics and personal growth. His class partnered with researchers from the University of Dayton. This experience allowed Malika to picture herself as a researcher one day and fulfill any goal she sets for herself. Congratulations, Malika.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Malika Desai, and I aspire to major in medical sciences or neuroscience. The one thing I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence, Mr. Lovin, is that he created a class environment where I could challenge myself to make exploring a large breadth of content a surmountable goal. He introduced me to my interest in biology, encouraging me to never fear voicing my questions. His teaching style and guidance introduced me to the pursuit of scientific exploration outside the classroom. Mr. Levin, thank you for inspiring me to pursue science in the next stage of my life and for your consistent support.
You're welcome, and congratulations, Malika.
Thank you.
I would like to add my congratulations to all of the Montgomery County Franklin B. Walter recipients. I know that your schools and your families are very proud of you. It is my privilege to introduce Bonnie Yang as Dixie High School's Franklin B. Walter Scholarship recipient for 2021. Bonnie has participated in tennis, academic team, art club, National Honor Society, community garden service, the Baby Blanket Project, all while working as a waitress outside of school. Bonnie's teacher of influence is her Spanish teacher, Mrs. Barbara Streck. According to Bonnie, outside of Spanish, Mrs. Streck was also my coach on the academic team, in which we competed with other schools over academic and trivia knowledge. It was there that I once again felt the thrill of excitement from learning and knowing. Mrs. Streck would often wait with me after meets, and we traded knowledge and talked about ourselves, and she gradually drew me out of my timid shell. It's my honor to present Bonnie Yang.
Hello, I am Bonnie Yang, and I plan on attending the Ohio State University, and I aspire to major in linguistics. The one thing I would like to personally share with you about my teacher of influence is that whenever she teaches, it is clear that she loves and is absolutely excited about her work. I always learn something new and interesting when I talk to her, and she always laughs the hardest when I say or attempt to say something funny. For this, Ms. Strack, and many other reasons, I say thank you.
Hello, this is Tony Thomas, Superintendent, Northmont City Schools. Congratulations to all attendees and teachers of influence. I would like to present Northmont High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Isabella Donnelly. Isabella has participated in ROTC, including various drill teams such as unarmed and armed IDR drill team, unarmed exhibition color guard, athletic team, and inspection team. Isabella has participated in a number of leadership roles through ROTC, including assistant commander of the unarmed drill team, platoon commander for her unit, and the team drill commander for incoming cadets. She has attended various summer academies and trainings through ROTC, including basic leadership training and leadership academy. Isabella will participate in Northmont lacrosse in the spring and has participated in club lacrosse. Isabella has completed more than 200 hours of community service, including picking up trash through our community, feeding veterans meals, donating goods to families in need, working school concessions, and blood drives. Isabella's teacher of influence is Christina Brown. According to Isabella, Mrs. Brown exudes a strong passion for science that livens the energy in the classroom. Isabella says Mrs. Brown cares deeply about the learning comprehension of her students and is passionate about her job. Thank you to Mrs. Brown for making such a positive impact on the lives of our students at Northmont High School. Thank you.
Hello, I am Bella Donnelly. I plan to attend the Ohio State University and I aspire to major in biology. One thing I would personally like to share with you about my teacher of influence, Mrs. Brown, is that she's not just a good teacher. Mrs. Brown is an exceptional teacher who truly values each student's learning experience and education. Mrs. Brown brings such a unique energy to the classroom that anyone would be fortunate to have her as a teacher. Ms. Brown, I've truly enjoyed having you as a teacher these past 2 years, and I appreciate you for all your hard work and efforts that you have contributed to not only my education, but to the numerous of students who have had you as a teacher. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all of these outstanding students and to their teachers of influence for a job well done. And now it's my honor and privilege to present Northridge High School's Franklin B. Walter Award recipient, Madison Polly. Madison has participated in varsity volleyball, student council, student ambassadors, quiz team, pep club, college credit plus, and has been on the honor roll both at the high school and on the dean's list at Sinclair Community College. Madison's teacher of influence is Mrs. Martha Rutan. According to Madison, Mrs. Rutan influenced both her career choice as well as her development as a person. Mrs. Rutan and Madison have spent hours upon hours talking about neuroscience and related research over the past 3 years. Madison says that Mrs. Rutan's classroom has been her safe space for nearly 3 years, and that Mrs. Rutan is the reason she plans to study neuroscience at Wright State University. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I present to you Madison Polly.
Hi, my name is Madison Polly, and I am a senior at Northridge High School. After I graduate high school, I plan on attending Wright State University, and I aspire to major in neuroscience. After, I will attend a grad school to further my education and eventually get my PhD. One thing I would like to personally share about my teacher of influence, Ms. Rutan, is that she is part of the reasons I have the aspirations I do today. Throughout the tough times of being both a high school student and a teenager, she has been there as a mentor and even as a friend to help influence me. She has guided me and supported me since the beginning of my sophomore year, and it has helped me form who I am today and what I want to become in the future. I just want to give a big thank you to Ms. Rutan for all of the opportunities you've given me and led me to. And thank you for genuinely caring about what you do for your students.
Congratulations to all the awardees and the teachers of influence being recognized today. I would like to present Oakwood High School's Franklin B. Walter nominee, Sam Stack. Sam has participated in a number of activities, including student council, and he's the class's treasurer. He is a national qualifier in speech and debate. He participates in Destination Imagination, Church Youth Group and Choir, Principal Superintendent Advisory, Hope Squad, Team Court, Junior Leadership Dayton, Ohio Model United Nations, and National Honor Society. And in his free time, he was also the captain of the football and basketball teams this year and played lacrosse and soccer. Sam's teacher of influence is Mr. Brian Martin, his English teacher. According to Sam, Mr. Martin has given me the courage to take risks and to be creative in my schoolwork, and this will stick with me always. Beyond his role as teacher, Mr. Martin is an amazing human being. He is a compassionate, thoughtful, and open-minded person who I talk to regularly for advice on life. Mr. Martin has shown me the impact of being kind and caring toward others. Ultimately, I would like to impact others the way Mr. Martin has impacted me. Congratulations, Mr. Martin, and congratulations, Sam.
Hello, my name is Sam Stack, and I have not yet decided what university I plan to attend this fall, but I plan on majoring in either journalism or film and media studies. The one thing I would like to share with you about Mr. Brian Martin, my teacher of influence, is the compassion and open-mindedness he has for his students. Mr. Martin has been such a positive influence in my life. He's a teacher that students trust and whose opinion and advice is highly valued. Eating lunch in his room junior year with a group of friends, emailing him pictures of the Bob Ross paintings I did over quarantine, or just talking with him for 5 minutes after school are a few of the meaningful experiences that have given me insight, guidance, and confidence. But most importantly, these experiences have left me with a smile. Mr. Martin did the unthinkable. He made me want to go to English class, and I actually enjoyed it. Even though I have all these amazing memories with Mr. Martin, so do so many other students at Oakwood, which just shows how incredible Mr. Martin truly is. I don't think there's a faculty member at Oakwood High School who is talked about more highly by their students than Mr. Martin. I could go on for hours about funny jokes, enjoyable class discussions, and other memories I have with Mr. Martin, because he truly has left an everlasting impact on my life. For all of this, and so much more, I want to thank you, Mr. Martin, for the significant role you've played in both my high school education and my life. Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Congratulations to all awardees and teachers of influence. It is my pleasure to present Charwood Madison High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Quaylin Kirk. Quaylin is an honor roll student who participates in athletics and community service projects and is a respected role model among staff and students. Additionally, Quaylin provides mentoring through the youth ministry program at his church. This scholarship will help Quaylin become the first male in his family to receive a college degree. Quaylin's teacher of influence is Mrs. Maya Haig. Mrs. Haig took Quaylin to his first college fair, expanding his vision for the future. She taught him that with hard work, anything is possible.
Hello, I am Quaylin Kirk, and I plan to be attending the Wilmington College in Wilmington, Ohio. I aspire to major in sports management. One thing I would like to share about my teacher of influence is that she always pushed me to do my best. She also was like my motivation away from home. For this reason, I would like to thank Ms. Haig and many others.
Congratulations to all the awardees and the teachers of influence. I would like to present Valley View's High School Franklin B. Walter recipient, Annie Pfeiffer. Annie has participated in yearbook, senior class reporter, has played basketball for 3 years, wants to be a teacher, and major in education at The Ohio State University. She's also played soccer for 2 years. Annie's teacher of influence is high school art teacher Natalie Walker. According to Annie, she taught me that in my future teaching career, the greatest success I can have is making a difference in the student's life and proving to them that both they and their work are good enough. Congratulations to Annie, and congratulations to Mrs. Walker.
My name is Annie Pfeiffer, and I'm a student at Valley View High School. After high school, I plan to attend The Ohio State University, and I'm going to major in early childhood education. For the Franklin B. Walter Scholarship, for my teacher of influence, I wrote about Miss Natalie Walker. Miss Walker has been my teacher throughout all 4 years of high school through photography and yearbook classes. The most important thing that Mrs. Walker taught me is that what I'm doing and my work is valuable. As a high schooler with a pretty packed schedule, I tend to lose sight in the importance of my work, and I tend to forget that what I'm doing is good. And Mrs. Walker, through her bubbly personality and her positive attitude, showed me that my work does matter and what I'm doing is good enough. So thank you, Mrs. Walker. Thank you for being you. Thank you for putting a smile on my face constantly and making me laugh. And thank you for being the person who inspired me to go into early childhood education. I hope to make a difference in my students as much as you made a difference in my life. I appreciate you so much.
And it's my honor to present Butler High School's Franklin B. Walter recipient, Sarah Andrebron. Sarah has participated in numerous activities, both in school and in our community, which include Butler Chamber Choir, Academic Challenge, Student Congress, Senior Class President, Secretary for the Greek Orthodox Youth Association, National Honor Society, and the highest honor roll. So without further ado, I'd like to first congratulate Sarah again and congratulate her parents and her family and all the teachers that have worked with her through the years for her great accomplishments. And I would now call her to the podium to discuss and to share her teacher of influence, Mrs. Erin Dirth.
Hello, my name is Sarah Andrehan, and I'm honored to receive the Franklin B. Walter Scholarship. I plan to attend The Ohio State University, and I aspire to major in biology. One thing that I'd like to share about my teacher of influence is that Ms. Strath's impact on my life has been greatly significant to my search for a career that best suits my interests. Her love for science, her job, and genuine compassion for each student is something that will forever inspire me. I greatly appreciate all that she has continued to do for me, and I'd like to thank her for her empowering impact on my life and many other students.
I'd also like to thank the Montgomery County Educational Service Center.
I'm Dr. Andrea Johnson, Superintendent of the West Carrollton Schools. I'd like to congratulate all of the awardees and teachers of influence. I would like to present West Carrollton High School's Franklin B. Walter nominee, Naomi Gooseby. Naomi has participated in Student Council, Women of Color in Engineering, We the People, high school volleyball. She was team captain for our JV team captain of the Miami Valley Phoenix Regional Volleyball team, an ERA award winner, and she does several community volunteer events. Naomi's teacher of influence is Mr. Newman. According to Naomi, Mr. Newman challenges her every day to be better. Naomi has had Mr. Newman for 4 years. Mr. Newman pushed her boundaries to expose her to endless possibilities to become a better version of herself. She was fascinated by the new discoveries and possibilities of man to uncover with each discovery. She learned why and how the world works. Through his classes, Naomi has found a desire to improve structures that benefit society. Naomi wants to pursue a dual degree in chemical engineering and psychology. So let me introduce to you Naomi Gooseby.
Hi, my name is Naomi Gooseby, and I will be attending Ohio State, and I want to major in chemical engineering. And the teacher that I aspire to be like is Mr. Newman right here. He was the first teacher that I met in the middle school, and he was the first teacher to ever give me my first D, and he is the first teacher that congratulated me on my AP exam. He's seen me grow personally and as an academic student. I remember one conversation that we had after school, and he said, "I'm really proud of you for sticking with this class. I know this year has been challenging for you and your family, and I'm really proud of the progress you have made as a student and as a person." And from that conversation, I knew that he was going to be a teacher that will be very hard to forget when I graduate.
Will you please join me in congratulating all of tonight's awardees, teachers and students. Come on, right there in your living room, give it up. Big congratulations. Congratulations to all of our districts. The proud moment they must be having right now, watching those students and teachers receive these awards tonight. And families, thank you so much for being supportive, for being involved in your students' lives. And I really wasn't joking. You can use this link to watch this over and over and over again, so share it out. I'd also like to point out that tonight we do have a commemorative booklet that would does document all of tonight's awardees, and we want to make sure that if you haven't received this, again, you reach out to your district administrator or superintendent, and we'll make sure that you get a copy of tonight's booklet. I would like to give a couple thank yous for just a couple. I hope you stay with me for just a couple more minutes. You know, tonight, these things don't just happen. And so I want to give a couple shout outs. One to Mrs. Amy Anyanwu, who is our assistant superintendent here at Montgomery County ESC. This is because of her organization, her vision, and so thank you, Mrs. Anyanwu, for helping us celebrate such impactful human beings tonight. And of course, we always like to give a shout out to the wind beneath our wings, Mrs. Marty Baker, who is our administrative assistant, who really is the glue that holds all of this together. I also want to just say thank you to the district personnel who helped capture the videos of the students and the teachers this evening. Obviously, we just had to do things a little differently this year. And of course, a huge shout out here in the home office tonight with me, our own MCESC production crew, Mr. Guy Fogel and Mr. Travis Tegmeyer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what did we learn tonight? Our future is bright. I am so excited. In a year of uncertainty, what did we learn? We learned that we have students who desire to have healthy families. We know that they want to open their own businesses. They want to continue volunteering in their communities and providing servant leadership throughout the world. They want to use their own contagious energy to better the world. They want to continue helping others and help each other help more. And you know what? Opening a hospital in Sudan, I'm ready to pack my bags and do whatever we can to help that young lady make that happen. But even here stateside, we heard stories of young people who want to bridge medicine and neuroscience and psychology to impact the future mental health needs of our world. It just doesn't get any better than that. The future is bright. In a year of total uncertainty, tonight we are 100% certain that we met 22 amazing students and 22 impactful educators making a difference every single day in their careers. Tonight, thank you for joining us. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for impacting this world and being part of something bigger than yourselves. I wish you good night.